YouTube, what is good? We are back at it again with another tier list video. I know we did the energy drink tier list last video. Today we got the chip tier list, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so boom, we got the S, the A, the B, the C, and the D tier. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the D tier is gonna be the buns for me. I never get the C tier. I still would never get them, but I would try them if I see them. Take a couple, you know. B tier would be like, all right, if I still wouldn't buy them, but if I see them, I'm gonna eat them and I'm gonna like them. You know what I'm saying? A tier I would buy, and S tier, you know, that's the go-to. First off, we got the original. This original. I think those are just salted. I think those are Kettle chips. You know, I would not buy these, but if you ask them like sour cream and onion dip, they big guy. But I'm not, listen, we're not doing dips. I'm just gonna rate them just by themselves. Honestly, C tier. If I saw them, I would eat them. You know, D tier, I would say like even if I saw them, I would never eat them. But yeah, I'm gonna just say, I would never get them. Next up, we got the original Cheetos. You know, again, I'm not the biggest fan of original Cheetos. I would never buy them. You know, I feel like I have to be in a mood to want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'd have to be in a mood to want to eat some regular Cheetos. So, you know, again, I say they're better than Kettle chips, so I'll put them in B tier. You know, next up, we got the Blaze Doritos. I've never tried these, so I can't speak on them. Actually, let me add a tier real quick. New tier, never tried. Never tried. Done. So I got ads here for never tried. Next up, we got the original Tex Mix again. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm not eating this shit. This shit buns. You eating this shit, you with grandma. This shit buns. Next up, what is that? Is that Flamin' Hot Cheeto Puffs? Now, these, again, I'm putting these with the regular Cheetos. They good. They alright, but I'm not going on my way to get these. Now, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, I would say are better than both of these. Again, I'm getting these, but let me. I might add one more tier. You feel me? I might add one more tier. A minus tier. Hold on. Oh shit. A minus. And an A minus tier to this shit. Because. Oh shit. Alright, yeah. I'm adding A minus to this, and this is why I'm saying A minus. If I'm at a store, I'm rarely going to get these. Wait, why did my shit just move around? This should be in B tier. Alright, I'm putting these in B tier. I'm putting these both in B tier. Alright, like I said, I can delete this tier. Is there a way to delete this tier? Delete tier. Alright, now we're back into it. If I'm at a store, I'm barely, like, most of the time, never going to get these, but there will be a time I would get these from the store, but not regular. Same with these. I think these are the exact same. Like, they taste just as good in my opinion. I'm not going out of my way to get them, but like there's some, I'd be in some moods sometimes to get them, so that's why they're not going to be lower. Flaming Hot Lime, like all these ones, again, they're all on the same level to me, personally. Again, Cheeto Puffs, is there even a difference between these ones and the regular Cheeto Puffs? Bro, I don't know, bro. I'm not the biggest fan. I'll put them in B tier. I don't know what those are. Don't know what those are. Is that ranch, Chipotle ranch Cheetos? Never had them. All right, boom. Now we're going to get into, you know, one of the staples. Blue Doritos, the ranch flavor. These right here are A tier. I would get these sometimes, but again, it's not like an everyday go-to chip. But these is up there, bro. These chips is busting. That big guy. That big tough. That big guy. Feel me? All right, next we got the Doritos Dominoes. These, I would eat these over Takis personally. I'm not the biggest Taki fan though, and again, I'm not the biggest Dynamite fan. I'm not going out of my way to get these, but if I see them somewhere and they're out, I'm eating them, and I'm gonna be happy. Like, they're not the greatest chip, but they're not buns at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's I'm gonna go beats here with that. Next up, we got the Dorito Flames. I've had these once. They was buns in my opinion. I don't, you feel me? Now these next up, the Flamin' Hot Lime Doritos. These bitches is bussin'. I had these on a Chipotle bowl once, and they is gas. They going straight up to A tier. I would get these. They're All right, next up, this is a staple. The regular OG nacho cheese Doritos. These right here is a staple. Most people, everyone, I can't find one person I like that don't like these, bro. And if you don't like these, you weird. You know, that has to be S tier. I've gotten these from the store many times, but it's still not even my favorite Dorito brand, but we're gonna get to it. It's coming up soon. Salsa Verde, I've had them. Mid. I would try them if I seen them out, but I'm not going out my way to get them. I'm not happy to see them at the table. Same with the spicy nacho. Not going out of my way to get them. Actually, spicy Doritos, I would eat those over these ones, so I'll put them right here. I wonder if I should put these in order too in the list. Yeah, let's put these in order in the list of like the ones I would have. I'll probably put Dynamites in first place. Yeah, then spicy nacho Doritos, Cheetos. These are all buns. But probably these, then that. Tex Mix, and then the ones I never had. Yeah, I'm going like this. All right, boom. Next up, now these right here got a special place in my heart. Special place in my heart. If you know me and know what I be eating, these are my favorite Doritos. These is going to S tier. This is my favorite Dorito. You know, it's obvious why. You know, people, you either love them or you don't like them. Like, if you like the people that I know that like spicy, like the sweet chili spicy, whatever the hell they call it, they either love them or hate them. I love them personally. Next up, I've had these. I don't think they're just a regular tortilla chip. I don't think there's nothing special about them. Actually, I would never get them. Actually, I'm not gonna be mad if someone has them out. Like Chex Mix, I'm not even grabbing that at a function. I would like D tier stuff. I wouldn't even eat. Like all this stuff, I would try. You know what I'm saying? Chili cheese Fritos again. I try them. Nothing special. Original Fritos, nah. I would never get these. I wouldn't even have these as route. Now the barbecue twist. These is slept on for real. They're not the craziest, Joan. I've gotten these from the store before. I have to be in a certain mood to go and get these, you know. It's not something I'll go out and get a lot, but there's been times I went to the store and bought these. I have, yes. Next up, we got the Flamin' Hot Funyuns. Now these, they gas. Again, I'm gonna put them in A- tier above these ones because there's been times I've went to the store and bought these. You know, not often, but then they gas for sure. Now Funyuns, all right. Now Funyuns, they're not the best chip in my eyes, but I would definitely put these in B tier above the Cheetos in my eyes. Actually, no, just regular Cheetos better in my opinion. I'm not mad at it. You got these, but you know what I'm saying. Now these right here, not many people have had this brand of chip Hawaiian. These spicy Jones I used to eat when I was a kid. They're Kettle chips. They're all right. Not nothing special. I can't even see what. Hold on, let me see what flavor. I don't even know what flavors these say. All right, but I'm gonna put them in C tier. I can't even tell what flavors these are. The only flavor I know is this one. This is like I think that's like sweet and spicy. I put it in B tier. They're I remember them being good, but it's not nothing special. Again, I can't even see these, bro. I don't know what flavor these are, but I'm not gonna be mad if you have any type of Hawaiian chip out. They're Kettle chips. They're pretty good. Next up, we got the Kettle barbecue chips. They're big guy. It's not crazy guy, but put it in. I've never got these at the store, so I'm not putting it in A-. I'll put it in B tier. If I see them out, I'm gonna eat them. You know, someone give me a bag of these, I'm gonna eat them. But I'm never gonna go, you know, out of my way exactly to eat them. I'm definitely putting these over the Cheeto Puffs, though. Over the Funyuns. Yeah, no, I've probably eaten these over most of these, except for these two right here. Next up, we got the jalapeno kettle. All right, look. I love these chips. Again, the only way I get these is if I'm going to like a sub place and get like, you know, some type of jalapeno chip. But again, I'm not going out of my way to buy these. So they can't be hitting the A-. They can't be A-. So B tier. But these is up there. This is above. I'm going jalapeno before barbecue. I ain't gonna lie. What is that? Is that a pickle? All right, I've never had that. I don't know. Salt and vinegar kettle chip. Now these, I'm not too big on salt and vinegar. A lot of people are. I know my brother's big on these, but again, I'm not gonna be. I'll try them if they're out, but I'm never going out of my way to get these. Regular sea salt. I'll try them. They're just mid tier buns. Next is this baked barbecue Lays. Again, I'm not mad at it. I'm just never going to buy these. I'm just never going out of my way to go get Lay's baked barbecue chips. You know what I'm saying? You know. All right, next up, these are the baked sour cream and onion. Same thing. B tier. I put these are probably the same. Regular. Again, I'm never going on my way to buy these. I'd be happier to get these ones over this one. C tier for the regular. All right, original Lay's barbecue chips. Now, bro, I know a lot of people are big on the Lay's chips, especially the barbecue flavor. But again, I know like recently, bro, they've been like adding like sometimes when you eat a lot of these, they be like tasting salty and stuff. Again, I'm not mad at it that it's there. I'm just never going out of my way to, you know, go to the store and buy them. So, but barbecue chips, I'll probably eat them over. Probably right here. Probably putting it right there on my list. Classic again. Even if these are out, bro, I don't eat. No, they're just not that good. They're just not that good. All right, chili Lays. I've had actually. What am I saying? I've definitely had these. I'd eat them if they're out, but never go out of my way. What did I say? Ketchup flavor, bro. This shit, bro. Stop, bro. I'm not eating those at all. Ooh, the Lay's Kettle. Okay, I would get these at the store. I'm not gonna lie. The kettled flaming hot lime, them buzz. You probably haven't had them, but if you do, you gotta try them. They buzz. I'm not even gonna lie. They're good. Now next up, again, jalapeno chip. The Kettle jalapeno chip. It's good, but again, not going out of my way to get them unless they're going on a sub or some kind of sandwich, in my opinion. Next up, we just got the regular Kettle Bar original. I'm not mad if they're out. I'm just, you know, salt and vinegar again. Where am I gonna put these? I would definitely eat it over these. Definitely over these. I'm putting it right there. Okay. Does this say lemon flavored Lays? Yeah. I've never had them. I can't see them being. Now dill pickle. I'm gonna put these in B tier. These they're good. I'm not going out my way to get them though. Definitely. I'd put them right here. They're all right. They're not going. I'm not going out my way to get them though, you know? Same with the salt and vinegar chip. I feel like I've seen like 5 of these, bro. I've seen like same with the sour cream and onion. Again, I've seen way too many of these. Next up. I swear, didn't we just see these? Whatever. C tier. I don't know what that is. I've never had these. Yeah, no. Never had them. Now the wavy, now these right here, you add dip to these, sour cream and onion dip, you know, they're a solid option. But again, not going off the dip, so never getting these. Without dip, I'm not, you feel me? Not touching those. Wavy sour cream and onion, again, I'm not mad if you have them out, but not ideal. Miss Vicky's. Now these is the chips right here that you put on the subs. You know, again, these is going B tier for me, especially probably. Yeah, I like the spicy chips. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the best Kettle jalapeno chip they got. So all right, but what's it called? The salt and vinegar chip, Miss Vicky. C tier. I don't like salt and vinegar, but still, it's better than these ones. I like the Miss Vicky brand. Never had. I've seen these. Again, if you add dip to it, they're good. But if you don't, buns. Now Munchies. Okay. I've actually gotten these at the store, so automatically, and I would get these. You feel me? Late night, you know what it is. At the gas station, it's 3 a.m. The Munchies is gon' smack. They gon' smack. But there definitely is a place and a time, and you have to be in a certain mood for the Munchies. You feel me? So yeah, I'm just gonna put it in the bottom of A minus tier, you know. Now these, all right, the only reason I know about these is because I be dieting this shit. If you're on a diet and just want some chip flavored stuff, they're alright. So again, all of these going in C tier for me. Now these is buns, straight up. These is buns. D tier. I'm not grabbing these. Okay, Now we're getting into the, back into the better stuff. The Pringles. Boom. Starting off kind of mid. The barbecue flavored Pringles, again, not going out of my way to get. C tier. Probably higher C tier, though, generally. Oh, these, bro, put those back there. What flavor is that? Is that cheddar? No, I think that's cheddar. I don't know what flavor that is. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. The cheddar original Pringles, that big gas, it's a staple. Third S tier flavor. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it in S, bro. It's a staple. The cheddar Pringle, every time it busts, every single time. You know what I'm saying? I'd eat these over most of these every single time. Every single time. Next up, I don't know what that is. I want to say it's cheddar, but the last one was cheddar, so I don't know. I'm just gonna put this in B tier. I don't know what it is. Next one. I don't know what flavor that is. If it said it, I probably would have had it, but I just can't recognize that flavor. Original, all right. Is that sour cream? No, sour cream onions over there. Again, bro, I don't recognize what flavor this is, but if I knew the name of the flavor, I've definitely had it. All right, original. I'm sorry, these are buns. I'm never eating those. I've seen these so many times, never touched them. Buns. The pizza flavored Pringle. I've had these a couple times. A minus. They bust, but they're not the best Pringle flavors, you know what I'm saying? Again, salt and vinegar. Same with all the other salt and vinegars. I just don't like that much. Sour cream and onion. It's definitely above the sour cream and onion Pringles flavor is definitely above the Lays. Definitely above all the other sour creams sour cream and onions in my opinion. I'm putting it in B tier, but again, I'm lying, bro. There's been times I've went to the store and got these, bro. So A minus. I gotta put an A minus because I'm not gonna lie, I've got them at the store. Okay, next up, the Pringles wavy jalapeno. Again, I think the original is better than the wavy. I'm putting these in B tier. Barbecue, all right, C tier. I'm not too big on that. Now, boom, these bitches right here. The bakes, they're light. They're a little bit better for you in their cheddar flavor. They gas. These bitches is gas. They going in higher B tier. So like, I say definitely above these. These is up there. I'm eating those over Doritos. I'm eating those over the spicy nacho Doritos. Now, these hot fries, I'm not gonna lie. They're high B tier for sure. Actually, I'm going like this. I would still probably rather have these over the hot fries in my eyes. But many people would probably disagree with me. Many people would probably have it higher. I'm not mad at it. Now, these right here. Okay, yep. These is going, hold on, I gotta, boom. These is A tier. The sour cream cheddar, or whatever, these A tier. Bottom of my A tier list, but they're definitely one step above these ones in my eyes. The Ruffles, they be busting mine. Now, original, D tier. I'm never touching these. I would never touch these if I see these out. Next up, I don't know what that is. Again, these with chips, yeah, these with dip, again, but again, not going off dip, so buns. Now these, all right, I think everyone has to say it. These is S tier. They're above the Pringles. Dang near I say, nah. The Sun cheddar chip, bussin'. Yep, I said it. That's definitely S tier. If you disagree, in line. Now these sour cream and us, bro. All these is bussin', bro. I'm not gonna lie, all these is busting. These going A tier too. These the SunChips know what they doing, bro. Now, these is good too, but then I'm going bottom A tier. They're not as good as these ones. Probably right here on my list. Original again. Nah, not trying. Next up, we got the Takis. Finally, I've been waiting on these. This flavor, I've had it. I'm not mad if you have them out. I'm just not going out of my way to get them. Again, I'll say these are higher up in the C tier. Probably, that's probably the best one out of these. Probably. Now, boom. This one right here is the big debater. The Takis. The biggest debate back in middle school. What's better, hot Cheetos or Takis? my opinion. I don't like the Takis. I know some of you guys are probably looking at me like I'm crazy, but the Takis is mid in my eyes. Hot Cheetos is better in my opinion. And for me, I put them in B tier, which is insane. I know. I just not messing with the Takis. The Dynamites are better in my eyes, like I said. Even these baked, I would eat these over Takis too. It's probably where it goes on my list. I'd probably eat Takis over anything else below that point, but you know, it is. I don't know what these are. I've never had them. Potato rinds. Yeah, get that shit out my face. Potato rinds. If you eat potato rinds, get that shit out my face. Most balanced chip made. Now we got the actually got some slaps coming up. I mean, not the craziest slaps, but the guacamole Tostitos chip. Again, I'm not mad if you have it out. These are actually kind of good. They're C tier at best. They're not above C tier. But in my eyes, the only Tostito one above C tier is the lime Tostito. The lime Tostito is going high into B. Probably right there. The Mitch's is bust. If you haven't had them, I'm not saying go out your way to get them, but if you see them out, definitely try one. They're actually pretty good. I can eat these without sauce. If that makes sense. The scoops, they're only good. They're only good with, you know, chip dip. And then you got the last one, the Tostitos queso flavored. Again, their queso flavor, queso flavor is kind of buns. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of buns. So this is probably gonna go like halfway up the C tier, like right in there, like probably below the guac. Yeah. So take a look, y'all. The best chips on this list are these by far. Then it goes definitely these by far, in my humble opinion. Some of y'all probably looking at me like I'm crazy, but this is my opinion again. So yeah, man, thank you guys for watching the video. You know, if you did make it this far into the video, drop a like, subscribe. I'm gonna keep making videos like this, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.
Little nigga better back up. 40s from 2-3 smack you harder than a Mack truck. Send the link and die, but I ain't really with the cap stuff. I know these niggas really bitch, they just act rough.